On this episode of Rush Outdoors, we are muzzleloader hunting in New York. Then, after some upland birds. And of course, member footage with Rush Uncut.
Awesome New York buck. Oh, this is insane. Look at this blood trail.
Got a really nice buck. Crazy. He's down.
Yes!
Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store.
There you have it. Next stop, Bolton Ranch. Hey everyone, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Real Tree Pro Stepper Tim Andrus. Welcome to the lodge at Bolton Ranch. Hey, we're gonna get back to some awesome pheasant hunting. While we're doing that, join Pro Stepper John Lawrence in Western New York doing some doe management.
Muzzleloader season's finally here. I'm jacked up. I'm still hunting hard. I love to hunt with the muzzleloader. I was able to take Sophia out with me. This time I was in my booner right over a standing cornfield. All right, Sophie and I are back at it. We're in the booner tonight. This is first time I've sat this spot. I moved my booner. I had it set up at my house for archery season. I moved it to a friend's place. They still have some standing corn here, and we're hoping to smack a doe. There's generally a decent amount of does here, so just hoping they cooperate tonight, and we can let the smoke roll on the Acura. She's down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it again in the blind, Dad.
Got it done.
So
First sit out of this booner. Oh my God.
so
Acura.
fast.
So that was awesome. They came running in.
Yeah.
Yes. Sweet shot. Beautiful hunting scenario. The snow is coming down. Just a great night. And Sophia got to experience it with me. Awesome hunt.
Is it a big one?
Yeah. That was a good shot, probably 110 yards. What do you think, so?
She's big. Decent size, actually.
Yeah, nice though. CBA, baby. Gotta love it.
We got it done. This was our first sit out of this booner right behind us. And my good luck charm, Sophia, was with me again. The Acura muzzleloader just smoked this doe. Dropped her in her track. She was probably about 110 yards and just thumped her right down. It was a great hunt. Happened pretty quick.
Yeah, we were in the blind for like probably 20 minutes.
Yeah, we saw, I thought I caught movement over here. And Sophia goes, yeah, it's deer running at us. So they cut down in there, coming to the standing corn, and this Acura made quick work of her. It was a lot of fun. It's awesome that I get to do this with my daughter, Sophia. I love it. Next year it'll be her turn. She'll be old enough to hunt next year, so I'll be the cameraman next year, but it was a fun hunt, man. It was quick.
Yeah, that was really quick. Not the quickest, but...
Well, not the fastest hunt I've
Not
ever
the
been on, but it was pretty darn fast, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we had fun, man. That's what it's all about, you know? It's late in the year and we're still grinding. But I tell you what, stuff like these blinds back here, this booner, you know, they can get your kids out and get your family out. You can get away with some movement and noise and be comfortable and sit through it. I mean, it's snowing pretty good right now, and you know, we were comfy, warm, dry, and
really warm actually.
Yeah, it was great. And got another one for the freezer, right, hon?
Yeah.
Love you.
Oh, you too.
All right, I'm John Lawrence. This is Sophia Lawrence. You guys saw it all on Rush Outdoors.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Visit St. Lawrence County.
Reel in the sights and sounds of Niagara Falls, USA, an outdoor playground for those of all ages. Discover the majestic Niagara Falls and immerse yourself in history, arts, culture, and adventure. From high-speed jet boats racing through Class 5 rapids, scenic hikes in the Niagara Gorge, or world-class sport fishing in the Niagara River and Lake Ontario, explore more at NiagaraFallsUSA.com or call 1-877-FALLS-US.
Our time spent in the outdoors is building stories. Stories that last long after the hunt. The Maverick XL is part of that story. The lightweight, two-piece design makes the Maverick a leader in portability, but still tough enough to handle any season. True 360-degree viewing means more opportunities to take your shot. Customize it your way or use the Maverick Next Level platform system. Your hunt, your way, your story. That's Maverick Hunting.
The year of the air gun hunter. Umarex Air Guns.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Maverick Hunting, Umarex Air Guns, the New York Sportsman's Expo, Niagara Falls, USA, CVA, Whitewater Fishing Apparel, Scent Lock, Nocturnal Lighted Knox, Muds Boots, Block Targets, IQ Bow Sights, Steel, Quaker Boy, and these fine sponsors.
All right, once again, my buddy Jeremy, shout out to him. He invites me every year, and his place is insane. Every year I go, and there's just piles and piles of deer in his field, and he lets me shoot those. All right, back at it with my buddy Jeremy on his property. We're out for muzzleloader. Got some nasty weather. It's like sleet right now. There were snowflakes a minute ago. It's supposed to turn to a wintry mix. I feel pretty confident we're going to see some deer anyway. Not ideal conditions, but he has some food still, and the deer generally show up here. So we got the smoke poles, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed that they come out for a bite to eat before dark, and we can let the smoke roll. Stay tuned. The deer are coming out as always, and now it's just a matter of picking which one I want to shoot. We kind of try to do something fun and pull a double at the same time, which was pretty cool because we did it.
Oh, where's it gonna be going, see?
Nah, it's still there.
All right, ready? Okay, when you get the... Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I got mine. Her tail's going nuts. Yeah, baby. I think we just got a double. I think yours dropped, Jeremy.
Nothing really moving there. Right, pulled the trigger.
Nope.
Just a little bit of smoke.
Big doe. Look at that mama.
Billzilla.
Oh, I see her. Dropped right there, brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at the melon on her. All right, another great hunt with my buddy Jeremy on his property. It's always a blast. I love when he invites me over here. We saw a pile of deer tonight, a ton, a lot of bucks. I don't even know how many bucks, 10 bucks, a dozen bucks.
Yeah, about the norm, I would say.
Yeah. And a whole bunch of fawns, some does. It was just a sweet hunt. We actually did the old 1, 2, 3 shoot with the muzzleloaders. Probably I'd say 80, 100 yards, right in that range.
Right in that range.
And he dropped his in his tracks. Mine went maybe 30 yards up into the woods and piled up, and we got it done. I love this muzzleloader season. It's awesome. If you have a food source, it will draw them in, and the proof's in the video. You guys will see it. It was a great hunt, super fun, and I'm very happy and fortunate to have a friend like Jeremy that invites me over and lets me shoot a deer every year on his property. So thanks, Jeremy.
You're welcome, brother.
That was a fun hunt, a memorable one. I know we're just doe hunting, but this is what it's all about. You know, sharing some adventures in the outdoors, and every once in a while you get lucky. You guys all saw it on Rush Outdoors. All right, it's late muzzleloader. I'm still grinding. I guess I have a problem. But this one was pretty cool because I was in one of my dad's stands, and the deer were on fire that night. They were all over the place. After the whitetail again. Got the Acura ready to go. I sat this block of woods last night. I probably saw about 30 deer, one big shooter buck chasing the does around. We're into the holiday hunt here in Western New York, and just trying to fill another doe tag. I can't get enough of deer hunting. I absolutely love it. Especially this time of the year, you know what I mean? Everything settles back down. The deer start moving again in daylight hours, especially if you get the right weather. We got hammered with snow, which, you know, all of Western New York did, and it's still on the ground. It's warming up. It's pretty warm today, like 40 something degrees, but there's still snow, and keeping my fingers crossed those deer show back up tonight. There was a couple big does in the group, but that buck was running them around. I didn't have a clean shot, so never took one. Hopefully tonight things will change. Got it done, baby. CVA did it again. Oh yeah, that's a big doe. I'm pumped. Oh my God, yes. I'm freaking pumped. That's exactly what I wanted. One more for the freezer, baby. Smoked her, dropped her in her tracks. Oh my God. The Accurate did it again. Yes! Let's go get her. I can't wait to get my hands on this. She looks big. I was gonna shoot a different one. On it. I look and I see this one. This one's even bigger. So I'm like, all right. I turned and got the camera set up and boom, smoke cleared. She's laying in her tracks. Maybe a 50-yard shot. Easy peasy. There she is. Check her out. Oh yeah. Got another one with the CVA. I love muzzleloader. Got another big doe. Super pumped. Get out with the Accurate one more sit for this late season hunt. And pile of does came in. Saw a ton in here last night. Tonight I just got in actually my dad's stand in here, and they came in and gave me a chip shot like 50 yards. Just crushed her, dropped her in her tracks. Love it when the smoke clears and they're laying there. That's probably it for me for this season. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm John Lawrence with Rush Outdoors. You guys saw it all right here. It was pretty cool because I had got some new camera equipment and I was trying to operate 5 cameras at once, which was a little nutty, but we were able to pull the shot off and put the last deer in the freezer for the year.
Hey, John, congratulations. Great hunting right there.
For live updates, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by the Black Lake Chamber of Commerce, Caldwell Shooting Supplies, Muzzy Broadheads, Old Man Tree Stands, Carbon Express Arrows, Domain Food Plots Seed and Attractants, Hunter Safety Systems, Clayton Distillery, Vortex Optics, Flame King, and these fine sponsors.
Hey, we're getting back at it here in South Dakota. Why don't you join Pro Staffer Joe Pio in New Jersey, also doing some upland bird hunting.
All right, we're in South Jersey. We're on a quail hunt. This is stocked property. We used to have wild quail when I was growing up, all through high school, and then because of a few different changes in the landscape and predators, we lost all our wild quail. So this is what we had to work with. My buddy Carl invited me down. He's got his dog Fritz. Now we're gonna go find these 15 birds and do the best we can.
Hey Joe, awesome hunt, congratulations.
Hey everyone, I'm Keith Bartholomew with Rush Outdoors. When you're looking for the latest and greatest updated news across the great state of New York, we look no farther than the New York Outdoor News. It has informative stuff on hunting, fishing, trapping, and check out the marketplace in the back and the reader shots too.
Welcome to your Runnings Rundown, brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store. This week we're showcasing outdoor cookware. From cast iron skillets or Dutch ovens, outside pizza ovens, they have it all. Want to enhance your field to table? They have everything you need. Sausage kits, jerky kits, regular seasoning. Looking for a specific marinade? They've got you covered. So swing on down to Runnings, get your supplies, and get cooking. And that's the Runnings Rundown.
Are you ready to discover the hidden gem of upstate New York? Welcome to the 100 must-see miles on the Erie Canal, where the possibilities are endless. Lace up your running shoes or hop on your bicycle and enjoy exploring charming towns and picturesque landscapes along the canal's historic towpath. Feel the breeze as you set out on a boat trip or glide through the tranquil canal on a paddling excursion. Come and experience the 100 must-see miles on the Erie Canal, where adventure awaits you.
Homegrown, handcrafted, and delicious spirits are what you'll find at Clayton Distillery. Clayton Distillery is a family-run business that features clean and smooth, locally made products. New this summer, try their garlic vodka, perfect for Bloody Marys. Also try their Heatwave cinnamon whiskey and blueberry liqueur. Clayton Distillery wants to really share their craft with their guests this summer. Introducing production facility tours. Learn more about how their spirits are made, do a tasting, have a moonshine slushie, and leave with a shot glass. See you this summer at Clayton Distillery.
Nestled in the heart of St. Lawrence County, Black Lake is one of New York's most pristine vacation destinations. Join us for a relaxing day on shore or have an exciting day on the water. Black Lake offers fishing for serious anglers and those looking to create lifelong memories with the family. Stay at the lake at one of our many cottages and campgrounds. For more information, go to blacklakeny.com. Rush Uncut is brought to you by Moby Dick Charters of Henderson Harbor, New York.
Hey everyone, welcome to Rush Uncut, a member-driven portion of the show where viewers like you and I can see yourself on TV. Today we're here with Captain Bob Dick of Moby Dick Charters in Henderson Harbor. It's a great day for fishing.
Up first we have Rush Uncut member Shane Smith.
Shane is out there mentoring Lane on his first turkey hunt.
Hey, good job, little buddy.
Look at that, brother.
Awesome. Yes.
I told you, patience, boys.
Yep. God dang, I love you, buddy.
All right, folks, here we are at the Wounded Warriors Wheeling and Disabled Sportsman Hunt, Thunder on the Hills. We got to give it all credit to Greg Keaton and Randy Dyer for putting this on. Unbelievable what they do for these wounded warriors and these handicap hunters. This is what it's about right here. This is Lane Sutton, Chris Wolf, and you know me, the turkey man, Shane Smith. But we got her done right here, man. We started working these birds, and man, it got windy. We thought that it was going to blow the wind, the blind away. And Lord have mercy, buddy. I mean, it was tough, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely tough. It would have been gone if I wouldn't have been stepping on it. And
yeah,
later they had to shoot over my head and kill a bird, but
I'm sure I probably was filming my foot for a little bit because I was holding the blind down. It about to take us away. We got 60-mile-an-hour gust winds right here.
Shane, awesome hunt.
For a great cause. Up next, RJ Morrison on his youth turkey hunt.
This is RJ Morrison, and don't forget to rush outdoors.
Hey Tim, how do you become a Rush Uncut member?
Pretty simple. Go to rushoutdoors.com, click on the Uncut logo, and you're on your way. Or stop down to Running's great New York Sportsman's Expo last weekend in January at the State Fairgrounds. See the Rush Outdoors crew. Stop over and see Bob Dick at Moby Dick Charters. And don't forget the Rush Outdoors with a camera.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Fire Tower Doubles, Upstream Construction, Dryden Lawn and Recreation, Iron Skillet Seasonings, Woody's Maple Syrup, Prime Cuts Barbershop, JP Builders, Peak Performance Labradors, Wood Boat Brewery, IBEW 43, and IBEW 1249.
Right there! Flash here!
And that's a wrap, folks. Second day, limited out. 8 of us, the first day, the second day. We had fantastic shooting, fantastic weather here in South Dakota. Do yourself a favor, look at Bolton Ranch Outfitters. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host, Tim Andrus. We'll see you in the field. And remember what Rush Uncut is, and I'm gonna start all over again. A member division. Oh my God. Welcome to, oh my.
That all you
put some more.